So, Sheikh, we know that forbidding evil is obligatory upon us, but what about the sins that are widely spread? Like if I go to the masjid is filled with people with shaved beard and clothes below the ankle. So, should I just go up to each of them and
If you go to each one of them in the masjid and start telling them to fear Allah and grow their beards and lift their trousers above their ankles, and you're not praying correctly, you're doing this wrong, what will the people think of you, Ahnaf? Okay, I think Ahnaf is not with us, but this is a rhetorical question, so you don't have to answer. They would think that you're crazy. And definitely, da'wah or calling people to Islam is not done this way. You cannot just be the religious police and go out and start hunting people and scolding people and admonishing people and telling them to do this and not to do that. This is not enjoining virtue and righteousness. This is plain evil. Why? Because what will result from this is that people would reject your da'wah. And even worse, they would associate your way with Islam. And some of them would say, oh, if Islam is like this, I don't want anything to do with that. A'udhu billah. This is kufr. So, is this calling people with wisdom and insight? No. How to do it then? First of all, we have to segregate between the different evil acts that must be addressed on the spot. So if I see someone doing something haram, I have to give him an advice on the spot, otherwise I'm not going to see him again. So someone is flirting with a girl publicly or trying to harass her. I have to forbid evil and say, brother, fear Allah. This is, providing he's Muslim and we're a Muslim country, say, brother, this is haram, what you're doing. Do you like this to happen to your sister? Or something like that. But someone who is coming to the masjid, who's clean shaven, and I see him every single day, to go without an introduction and say to him, this is haram, and this is mandatory to do, and this is this, and this is that, that would not be advisable. Yes, maybe I would plan to get acquainted with him, give him salam the first couple of days, check on him the following other days, maybe give him something to eat, maybe share some perfume with him, comment on the khutbah afterwards, share some knowledge here and there, until there is a relationship. He's acquainted with me, we're on good terms, then I may drop it diplomatically and politely to him and say that, Akhi, you're a brother and I have to give you advice, this and this and this, and the Prophet said so and so and so. Yeah, this is acceptable, but not to throw the bomb at everyone you see and say that I have to enforce virtue and righteousness.